Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd. So I'll give a few minutes for people to show up. While we're waiting though, last night's class was about touch-up painting. And so I showed you guys how to do some light paint applications. And so we did Batman and we did Teela. So we'll see if anybody pops on here. Just give it a moment. All right. If you've joined me, send me an IM so I know that you are with us. Yes, I got someone. Hey, welcome to the live show. So this is going to be kind of talking about your last night's class for questions and answers too. So hold on a minute. All right. Hey, Bo. Thanks for joining us. We'll get started just in a moment. Just want to give people time to join on since this is kind of a live random event. All right. A few more seconds. All right, let's go ahead and get going. So, I want to show you guys what happened this morning. So first of all, let's talk about Batman. So this was the original Batman head right here. And I didn't like the way his mouth was. It's kind of weird. I came out with this blue one right here that I liked his mouth a whole lot better. So, oops. So I decided to paint his head black. Hey, Dean. And so here's the black version I painted last night in last night's class. And I actually used just a Q-tip to clean off the extra brown I got there from my fingers. So there's the final result. I like it a whole lot better. And actually, this head doesn't look as bad now. You could have this head first and have him come up and then, of course, we got the other head that he comes with when he's unmasked. So now I got my 3 different head Batmans that match He-Man size. So there we go. There was that one. So let's go ahead and talk about Teela. Now, as many of you guys saw, on my class number 5, we talked about how to use different heads for different figures. So I used the old Teela head from the 80s to put on the new Origins figure. And then last night, I wanted to clean up the bare spots that were rubbed off from years of use. And I did finally get the paint to match. And there is the final product right there. And I also put a gold coat on her tiara as well. So you can see I finally matched the paint. And tonight I got a video premiering. And that video will be the same thing as last night with a new ending that will show how I mixed the paint to make this work. Let's see. Dean says, the new He-Man Masters of the Universe multiverse book came yesterday. Amazing movie. He-Man is the main character. Wow, I'm going to have to get that book. Did you get it on Amazon, Dean? Let me know if you did or where you got that from. I may have to see if I can pick that up too. That's pretty cool. So there's the finished product. I also resculpted her head just a little bit so it fits on there better. And so I was thinking, what's cool about this now is now that I have my 2 Teelas, I can use one of them as the Warrior Teela and one of them as the Sorceress Teela. So I'm going to use the one with the original head as the Sorceress Teela. So I'm going to put the armor on her. Okay, cool. Thanks, Dean. I'll have to check that out and see if I can find that and maybe order it too. And then this one will be my warrior one, and she will not have the armor on. There we go. And I'll have to find her a sword to put in her hand. Let's give her shield. So something I was going to do last night too is I was going to show you guys some cool heat shrink tips that I use as well for my weapons and stuff. So I got kind of flustered, as you guys know, with the stupid paint and color mixing, so I didn't finish. But anyway, I pulled this guy out, and I kind of showed you guys his paint that I did for his head. But this weapon is from the 2000X line, and it fits very loosely in his hand. So now we got this problem with this loose-fitting weapon in his hand. It kind of flops in there. Even in his other hand, it fits a little tighter, but still flops. So there's a couple things I could do. One, I could put on some heat shrink tubing on here, like black, and then I'll end up having a problem of having it the wrong color. But for a handle, that could be okay. Hey, thanks, Dean. Yep, I made my own custom Whiplash, cut off the points and swapped the head and painted it. As you know, the other head was actually this color right here, so it took a little bit of coloring to do. And So I'm going to go ahead and use this clear heat shrink tubing that I got on eBay. And I'm just going to cut off a chunk the same length as the handle and then shrink it on there. And then we'll see how that looks. So let me go ahead and pre-cut some. Slide that up on there. It's funny, it looks just like a cheap little straw from a fast food place, doesn't it? Let me just go ahead and stick that on there. There we go. And now that that's on there, I'm going to grab my heat gun and shrink this thing on there. Now what's nice about using the clear is now I don't have to go back and repaint it. And it works good if you happen to have weapons that actually are clear. So an example was when I did my New Adventures He-Man, the sword didn't fit in the new bigger hand for my custom. And so I just used the clear heat shrink tubing and it left it clear so you could still see it. This is still really soft, I have to wait a little bit before I stick it in his hand. But you guys kind of get the idea, and if it's not enough, I can take another piece and build it up even thicker by putting it on there. All right, let's see, I got some questions coming in here. Oh, thanks, Adam. Yeah, well, it looks great. I appreciate that. Adam also says, I still have that weapon. Very cool, Adam. Oasis Custom Design says, what's up? I'm back. Just doing kind of review from last night's class. Adam said, hey, Oasis, I guess. And Bo says, have you ever seen those people who have found Manny Faces and Scareglow, the ones like that? I have not seen those yet, but I have seen that online where people have found those. And I think it might be in the UK from what I see from people ordering it. Let's see, I made my relay with blue tack using straws for legs. Bring them up every Christmas. Very cool. Find me on Facebook and show that to me. That'd be cool to see. Now, I did end up buying another figure. This right here. While I went for that to cool, I want to talk about this. One of my Facebook friends showed me a really cool, what was it? Keldor they made using this head. And I actually like that a lot. This is a great head for Keldor. Yep, Roman Reigns. And so I'm thinking of using this to make my own Keldor, but I'm going to use it on a Classics figure. Now, why I wanted to get this figure, and I'll be doing an opening of him probably in the next couple days, is he also has the fist. So I can use this figure, maybe do some painting on it, maybe not, and use my Fisto head that I made during my class number 4. Just pop it on there, put the Fisto on there, maybe do some arm swaps, or maybe, I probably will. I'll probably get some lighter colored arms so it matches his head better. It is perfect for Keldor. I forgot the guy's name. I think his name was Chris. Is the one on Facebook that showed it to me. I'm like, oh, that is a really good eye. He saw this would make a great Keldor figure. And you guys know me, I kind of like the idea of Randor's brother Keldor being the same color as Randor. So that's really cool. So this will make a great Keldor figure for Classics. So that's where this head is going to be used on pretty soon. So I just wanted to show you guys that as part of my updates. Another update, somebody asked me about his head after I fixed it with the super glue. As you guys know, it's a little tighter, so I put super glue, and I put the super glue way down deep inside here, and then kept moving this to keep it from drawing on me. And you got to keep moving it the whole time so you don't lose mobility on there. And even after I put it on there, you can still tuck his head down and push the armor up and pretend like he's breathing his oxygen tank in there and whatever hazardous environments he happens to get himself into. So yes, you can still adjust his head to fit down inside there. And you can see it's got the breathing apparatus. We'll see if this one does or not. I know the Classics had some stuff in there. It looks like it might. I can't tell. But there we go. So Man-at-Arms can still do the turtle duck. When I was a kid, I'd actually smash his head down into there because his head didn't rotate this way. The old figure, you just kind of, his head was rubber and just kind of whoop, shove it down into the area. Let's see. Praise him forever, 777. Put a pie on there. Thanks, man. And then Adam Grayskull said, and the new Prince Adam, the new Prince Kildor is a good guy against anti-attorney He-Man. That is really cool. Yep. So, excellent, you guys. So, do you guys have any questions about last night's class? It was so crazy, too, with the paint color. I cannot believe I could not match that on camera while everyone was watching. It was kind of actually embarrassing a little bit. So today I'll be releasing a new version of the class that has the update at the end. All right, let's see how this fits in his hand. There we go. That's much better now. Now it doesn't shake anymore in his hand. And now you can hang on to it, grip it firmly, and you can still see the copper gold color through there. And didn't change the color and didn't have to repaint it. So, clear shrink tubing works excellent for resizing of hand grips for tools and weapons. All right, you guys. It's okay, Adam, because tonight I'm going to do a premiere again. It's at 6:15 my time. So that is like, I think half an hour from now or something like that. So if you want, you can watch it again. I'll be on there chatting with people. So it will be almost like a live event. And then at the end, I'll have the new update showing you what paint colors I used to fix my Teela. All right, you guys, I just wanted to do this update to show you what's going on. So you love the loincloth? Yeah. That's actually the normal loincloth that came with the figure, and it works so great for using it for a Whiplash 2000X version. I mean, look at the difference, how cool these two are side by side. And here we have the 80s style Whiplash with the one tooth in the middle versus the 2000X Whiplash, which of course also makes a really cool troll figure too. You can see my troll figure I made out of the extra head originally. So, fun stuff, you guys. As you guys know, I love making customs. It's my favorite thing. Oh, and if you didn't see my cool stand for Orko, I know I keep showing it in a lot of videos. There it is. I 3D printed it, and it works spectacular for the new Origins figures. It's just about the right height. There we go. And it looks just so, I like to use the word elegant. It looks so elegant, and he still keeps his cool articulation so he can do all kinds of movements. And I know I showed this off a couple times on other videos. For those who've seen it before, sorry, but those that haven't seen it, there it is. Check it out. How cool is that? All right, you guys, look forward to my videos throughout the week. I should be doing some more openings. I got lots of Thundercats still to open, and also reveal of my new Snarf figure that I'm working on. I got him half painted, so that should be good. Let's see. Praise him forever. 777 says, I went out to the yard, got a twig that looks like a wooden staff that I'm putting in He-Man's hands. Looks pretty good. That is funny you should say that. When my daughter was little, I got her a Teela figure, but I could not find a staff. We drove to Target parking lot. I saw a little twig in the parking lot. I picked it up, and it was kind of curved and bent and larger on the top and small on the bottom. I took it home. I sanded it a little bit, put some oil on it, and we had that. I think we still have it. It's probably still packed away in some figures somewhere. That little twig we found. And Bo says, Snorf? Yep, I'm going to be doing Snarf, man. And Adam Grayskull says, we tried a 3D printing business. Didn't work out. I'm sorry to hear that, Dean. Yep, that's a pretty rough field to get into. All right, you guys. I think that's all I got, unless somebody has some questions. Anybody have any questions before I end this video, chat? And if not, I'll see you guys in a little bit, because I got my live or my premiere starting up from yesterday's class with a new ending. I cannot wait till more Thundercats come out. Oh, I cannot wait to see the actual official release of Mum-Ra. How cool is that going to be? Mum-Ra. All right. Thanks, Dean. I appreciate that. And I will see you guys soon. Bye now. Like, subscribe, tell your friends.